welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Today I wanted to give you a review of the Waterfly Day Pack. Now we have used this pack for probably over a year now, all the way back to our trip to Black Hand Gorge back last fall. This thing has been wonderful. You may have even seen some of our more recent trips like Conkle's Hollow. We took it on that trip. We packed all of our snacks and everything and our water for both of us in it. Did a great job. We also used it more recently on our night hike where Tony carried all of our camera gear in it. He carried ring lights, battery banks, extra batteries, you name it, he had it stuffed in here. He was probably pushing 15 pounds for sure, and it did great. No problems at all. This thing has been wonderful. Let's get into the specs. Okay, let's get right into it. This is a 16-liter pack, and I can't imagine you needing more than 16 liters for any day trip. This works well for that. It's a nice size. It is made of water-resistant nylon. Now, I'm not going to tell you that this is going to be waterproof and all your stuff is going to stay dry, because we all know how that goes. But I will say I've had this out in some trips that it was raining pretty good and nothing inside of my pack got wet. I have never had anything get wet in the pack at all. So that's pretty good. Another thing that I really like about this pack is it comes in so many colors. Oh my gosh, it comes in 15 plus colors, so I'm sure that you would find a color that you would like and that would work for you, because there is just, you know, so many options. But I bet you're wondering how much it weighs, right? This thing weighs less than a half pound, 0.4 of a pound. That is pretty awesome, because I don't know about you, but I don't want to be carrying extra weight whenever I'm out there on the trail, especially on my day hikes, because we tend to hike a little bit faster on those days, so I don't want to be weighed down if I'm not doing an overnight. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. That all sounds fine and dandy, but what are the cons of it? So one of the cons is it runs a little bit small. You can adjust the straps to where that it can fit pretty much anyone. But on that night hike, when Tony was wearing it with all the extra layers, it was just a little bit tight on him. So you need to know that it does run a little bit small. Another thing that I'm not real big on is there's no place to store your hiking poles other than the side pocket. And I never store my hiking poles in the side pocket at all, because I feel that it tears them up. These water bottle holders work well if you use a 1 liter bottle or if you use small bottles that actually fit in the pocket, but for your average size bottle, they tend to fall out a lot on the trail. So I always use 1 liters. Nothing I can't work around. This pocket is really nice. However, see how it expands? I don't put anything in this pocket other than my snacks, because I'm afraid if I put something of importance in there, I may lose it on the trail. That's something that I don't like very much. The straps are mesh, which is very cool in the summer, and that's very nice, but if you are on a 10-mile day hike, say, there's no padding, so it can pull on your shoulders just a little bit. So some other packs are much better padded than this one is. Those are my cons. Other than that, the pack is pretty good. Let's get on to the pros. Alright, so some of my biggest pros with this thing is it folds into itself, so it's very compact for storage. You can take this in a suitcase, or you can take it in your backpack if you're going on day hikes when you're at camp. Makes it just so much easier for storage. Second thing I like is the availability of how many colors it comes in. With it coming in more than 15 colors, I think everyone can find one that they would like. The weight at being less than a half a pound is something that is really important to me, because I want that lightweight to be able to travel pretty fast. And at a price point of less than $20, I don't think you can get anything better than this, guys. I mean, look at this. It looks brand new, and it is been used for well over a year. I have no flaring anywhere, no damage anywhere. It looks just as good as the day that we got it. This thing has worked out well. So if you are looking for a budget option for a day pack and you don't want to spend a lot of money on it, I do suggest that you check out the Waterfly pack because it has worked out well for us. And on that, I want to say thanks for watching, and we will see you up the trail.